Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Major X, issue number 3. This is just another really good issue by, what do you call it, Rob Liefeld, man. Like, this is, I don't know, I know there are people out there who don't like it. I hear about people saying, dude, some of the other channels, they're hating on it. I don't get how people can call themselves comic book fans, and they don't get one of the quintessential comic books that there is. This is not me praising this individual comic book. I'm praising an era that just, it was so pertinent to what we have now, to where we are now. I mean, geez, I wound up getting a bandolier with all buckles, and I don't know what I put in it, but like, this is just such comic gold, dude. All right, so Major X is written by Rob Liefeld, whilst Portacio is on art, Romulo Fierro Jr. on colors, VC's Joe Sabino doing the letters, Liefeld and Fierro Jr. doing the cover art, and boom, that's it. Nobody does variant covers when Liefeld's around, damn it. This is cool. They're trying to wonder. Wolverine's trying to wonder: is this actually Hank McCoy, or this McCoy character, or is it somebody else? Because the scent is just like, dude, it's got to be you. But he's saying no, not really. And there's a big thing. Like it's funny because the way these two talk to each other, I feel like they should definitely have further conversations, and I hope that they do. I hope by issue 5 these two hang out again. Anyway, like, McCoy knows a whole lot more than Logan does in this scenario, which isn't too hard to believe. When you're from the future, you got certain advantages, all right? Future privilege, it's a thing. At one point, though, he does call him Lolo. Instead of Logan, he calls him Lolo. Listen, man, making pet names like that for Wolverine, yeah, that's a paddling. So you better be careful, bub. So, what do you call it? Cable and Major X do eventually return from their previous their trip recently, and Cable brought with him 2 slides. He was able to save them. That means that on his mission, which now has to be practically a solo mission, just Major X and McCoy, they have to slide into this area to finish off what they'd started, to try and find extent, anyway, and then another slide to get back to their proper timeline, preferably with him. Anyway, meanwhile, the Atlanteans seem to be the clear bad guys in this. Are we going to wind up being juked on this one? They can be like, oh, turns out they're actually the good guys, or turns out they weren't so bad. I don't know. Like, it seems right now that they are some seriously bad mofos, smacking each other around and whatnot, talking about failure. I'm going to kill you now. Like, dude, wow, calm yourself down. But it looks like they also wound up sacrificing the extent, because what have you, they're like, we sacrificed a lot to get here, so they're obviously playing some kind of a gamble that they're going to get something. They're trying to play the long con in this. We'll see how that works out. I did mention in my This Week in Comics review, the first video that I put out every Tuesday, I did say that we're probably going to get a bunch of new appearances in here. Look, all I'm saying is, for anybody who doesn't like this comic book, the art is great. All the little mistakes that happen throughout the comic book, I love them, because it's like, I'm interested in telling a story. I'm not interested in getting all of your facts, the way that you want them presented to you. No, Liefeld's just trying to tell a good, action-packed as hell story. He always feels like his writing is on crack cocaine, dude. Like, every time I read his stuff, it's like, oh my god, and I miss that. I genuinely, seriously do miss that. So, really good return to form. And I'm telling you, man, like, introduction of new characters, mindless, senseless violence, cool-looking characters that just don't really even have much of a personality. They're just about shooting each other up. I'm telling you, man, this is, like Rob Liefeld is an incarnation of comic books. There's just no doubt about it. There are several wings in comic book history. Love him or hate him, Rob Liefeld undeniably has a freaking place there. And all these guys who get to work with him, a little envious, because that would be fun. That would be fun just to stop and hear some stories, man. Anyway, guys, this was a fun story, fun issue, fun title. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.